Testing 1 2, and we are live. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Hey, welcome, Smiad 1TZ. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Don't know how to say that. Gathering the Magic's in the house. Jabby Saints is here. Mystic Force is here, and Brownlow's in the house. Welcome everyone, and thanks for dropping by. We will be playing some Splinterlands today. Like Jabby Saints just did. If you want to get in on the ghost card challenges, go ahead and drop challenge accepted and your Hive username in the chat, and I will add you to the list. I'm pulling up the list right now, and I've got to start a new day for today. Or the third Sunday in a row during December, we've been doing this as a little special treat kind of thing, leading up to the 22nd, which is the Sunday before Christmas. I'm just typing people's names down here, and we'll get started here pretty soon. Challenge accepted for Crypto Beaver. How's everybody doing? Let's see here. Let's switch off my Christmas background. I have the season end up. Let's see here. Okay, this is what happened just a little while ago. I just left it up. You can see that I finished in Champ 3 with almost 150,000 glint, which is kind of what I've been hitting. But like I said, I've been renting SPS. So let's see here. Thanks, Mystic Force. Yeah, I'm trying to get in the spirit, trying to force myself a little bit to get in the spirit. Let's see here. Seeing if I'm Merry Christmas to you, Ann. Thanks for dropping by. Crypto Beaver. If you want to get in on the challenges, the ghost card challenges, your chance to win SPS and get continue towards winning the prizes that will be given out on the 22nd with who's beaten me the most over the month, I guess. You like my hat? Thank you. Trying to get in the spirit a little bit. Once again, if you want to get in on the ghost card challenges, go ahead and put challenge accepted and then your Hive username. Let's make sure. Currently, we only have 2 people on the list. We have Jabby Saints and Crypto Beaver. Clicking back and forth. Yeah, I think I've basically been sitting every week. I sit in Archmage plays my account into Champ 3. But lately, I've been basically doubling the SPS I have staked just by renting. So it's been working out pretty good. Okay, Snowballs is in the house. Welcome. Kind of look a little bit like Santa, right? Got Snowboarder Pete wants to be added to the challenge list. It's been an interesting week. Very stressful for me. A lot of stuff going on, especially on the Atlas Earth side. Mystic Force wants to be added to the list. We gave away a really nice card yesterday, and I've got something to give away today. It's a little bit of surprise. But one of my new rules here on the live stream is that if you want to get in on the giveaways, like the random giveaways, then you have to be active in chat. You can't just be a lurker. You can't be like your buddy pinged you and said, hey, get on, he's giving away something. I want you to be active in chat. So I don't think that's asking too much. Yeah, the SPS is, the rental is pretty low. And basically by doubling the amount, it's logical. By doubling the amount of SPS I have by renting, then I'm basically doubling what I'm pulling in on winning. So I'm going to go ahead and pay my wild pass while we're sitting here to get that up and running. I have to do it on my secondary account. Snowballs wants to be added to the list. And I do hope that people aren't putting in 2 accounts to these. I hope you're just playing your main account. Snowball says SPS is too cheap to not rent. Easy, cover the cost for rewards. I think so. Crypto Beaver says I have 100,000 SPS rented. Yeah, I rented 150 at 0.002 or whatever. It's been sitting at 0.001 for a long time, but if you do it at 0.002, it gets filled pretty quickly. Yeah, I've got 359 to spend, but we're not really here to do that. We are here to go ahead and do a ghost card challenge. Once again, let me do a pinned comment here. So I'm just going to pin this just so people see it when they log in. Okay. Okay. With that said, let's see here. Slick Mauve wants to be added. We'll get started here as soon as we get everybody that basically wants to be added, and we can get up and rolling. Last week I didn't have a good week, so this week we are back to modern. So we'll be doing modern challenges, and next week we're going to go through a full set of challenges, and then afterwards I'm going to kind of do a fast total up, and if there's 2 people that need to do a playoff, I'm going to ping them and I'm going to tell them what type of challenge to do, and then those 2 people are going to have to, one of them's going to have to send a ghost card challenge to the other, do the challenge as I dictate, and then send me the link, and then we can watch the battle, how it transpires, and see who wins. That's if a showdown is needed. Also, yeah, good call. I'm going to log in. Please leave a like on this. Go ahead and do it right now. Leave a like on this live stream, because it does, if it gets a bunch of likes while we're on the live stream, it kind of pushes it out to more people. So hopefully more people jump on. Hey, Ann. Yeah, I know you're from Atlas Earth. Yeah, this was specifically really for, yeah. I'm getting ready to do another AE video tonight. I did one yesterday. I'm trying to play catch up, getting the rest of the videos up and running. Vilson's on. Welcome. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see who is the first one. Of course, Jabby Saints. So let's go ahead and do a challenge. And once again, we will be back in Modern this week. And let's start off with Novice. And here we go. First match of the day. Okay, I'll add Vilson to the list. And allow, and we've got our first match here. I always had to click this button like 2 or 3 times. Okay, what do we've got? We've got, wow, both of us are playing water. We've got 51 mana to spend. We've got Ferocity, we've got Unprotected, and we've got Close Range. Okay. And I will pull this down. And let's see what I'm going to do here. I've got water. I've got plenty of mana to use. Should be interesting. But we are at the very lowest level, so that throws another wrench into it. Got a minute left. Throw him in there. Maybe a little bit of this. Throw him in the back. Got one more to pick from. Clock's ticking down. Love that artwork on the Bronzedrag0n Smith with the Santa Claus outfit going on. Let's throw her in there. See how this works out. Okay. Here's the match. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, Vilson, I got you added. Okay, so Jabby Saints went in with Basilisk. I went in with Lux. He went up front with a Core Lurker against a Mantaroth. He backed up the Core Lurker with Coastal Sentry, Deep Lurker, Mad Ogre Anarchist, Merdali Guardian, love that card, and Kulu Mastermind, which will be buffing the Merdali Guardian due to the weapons training. I backed up Mantaroth with good old Jin O'Shaughnessy, Warborn Shaman, River Hellendale. I've never played this card before, so I threw Sergeant Garzerall in there and backed it up with Dr. Blight and the Camouflage. So let's see how this goes. And if you notice, my voice is a little bit weak because I'm dealing with a sinus thing going on, so I'm drinking some hot tea. How's everybody's holiday shopping coming along? And if you're a tea drinker, I love my Earl Grey, so that's what it is. And Bronzedrag0n takes a win. First match is a win. And this is the other side, really the majority of the other side of my channel, other than Atlas Earth, is Splinterlands. It's a card game. We play online, so I like playing them. So the first win goes to Bronzedrag0n, and I've got to mark this down. This is good. Sorry, Jabby Saints, but I had a terrible showing last week, so I have to get a little bit better. Okay, second on the list is Crypto Beaver. Remember, if you're just dropping in, good game, Jabby Saints. If you're just dropping in, remember to pay attention to, wow, Jovac just sent me a pack in game. Thank you very much. Sent me a Rift Watchers back. So thanks goes out to Gathering the Magic, whose account is the Jovac. Sorry, brain fart there for a minute. Oh, so I will. I'll add it to the giveaway pile. Let me add it to the list. Okay, yeah, yesterday during the stream, Bolts85 got a level 4 Baron Fiat. So it was a pretty nice giveaway. Okay, second match today goes out to, looking at my list, Crypto Beaver. So let's do a challenge. And once again, we are on Modern today. And we are up to Bronze. Yeah, I put, I like lemon. I like lemon, so I put lemon juice in my tea. Not that I'm a big tea drinker, but when my throat hurts, I do. And honey. But I'm not, I like my Earl Grey. Okay, so we've got a nice big match here. We got 53 mana. We've got reverse speed, and we've got noxious fumes. We've got every splinter to choose from except for Earth, so let's dive in. Victor's in the house. Welcome to some playing of Splinterlands card games today. Let's see. What am I going to go with? These matches, what I've been doing is doing a lot of playing with cards I don't usually have available to me. Let's do this. Yeah. I'm not talking a whole lot because I'm concentrating on what I'm picking. Ooh. Might throw him in there for some fun. And who is going to round out? Who's going to be in the back? Okay. Okay. This should be interesting. This is a Splinter I don't play a whole lot of. You can't submit your team. Try rebooting really fast, or try redoing your browser, recycling your browser, whatever that's called. Reloading your browser. Victor just stopped in. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. How's everybody doing today? My wife and daughter are out shopping for some food items. I'm going to do some baking, or actually some chocolate making later on. So we're just basically, I have my team put in. I'm just waiting on Crypto Beaver to get this little issue ironed out and get his team put in if he can. If it doesn't work, we can redo it. I'm not going to count. Okay, he got his team in. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Crypto Beaver went in with Lux. I went in with Astral Entity. I don't have one. I've been thinking about buying one. My brother likes Astral Entity. He bought a full level one. I don't play with it much. I don't play Death overall too much, but what's brought me into Death is Gatherings Loving of the Arachne Weaver, and I've got to admit it's a really good card. Okay, so he went in with Lux, Commander Slade, who I also love, right up front, backed up by good old Jin O, Riverboat Captain, Rune Arcanist, which I'm not really familiar with, of course, the good old Venari Wavesmith, and Captain Fellblade, who another one I'm not familiar with, but I love cards with sneak. I went up front with Mantroth because for some reason I love Mantroth. It's just way out of my price range. Backed up by good old Salty Bear, Arachne Weaver, Kane Hayes, Queen of Crows coming in the back, as well as Venator with the camouflage. Let's see who wins this match. Yeah, they went out getting some ingredients. We're prepping for Christmas. I usually do a little bit of baking. I'm making some white chocolate peppermint bark, and then I'm going to make some dark chocolate cupcakes with chocolate frosting, and then I'm going to stick a little piece of white chocolate peppermint bark in the top, take those to the office this week. Let's see. How good am I doing here? Oh, that poison is decimating me. Yeah, noxious fumes. Wow, this is going to be a close one. Hey, look at that. Bronzedrag0n took another one. Good game, Crypto Beaver. Every time I play one of these matches with cards, it makes me want to buy those cards. So it forces me to buy. I bought a few cards this week. So, okay, so I took a win away. Let's see here. Just updating the sheet. So, Bronzedrag0n is 2-0 so far. Who's going to beat me? Looks like Snowboarder Pete is next on the list. Let's catch up with chat for a minute. Okay, Victor once added to the list. And once again, I have to copy his name, L4, just to make sure I've got it right. It's probably in the memory on my browser anyway. Oh, I've got it up here in the spreadsheet above from last week. Okay, We're good to go. Next on the list is Snowboarder Pete. I wanted to catch up with Chad a little bit. Crypto Beaver says he had 25 seconds to pick a team. Yeah, that happens to me once in a while too. You know, you have this weird issue with the browser. You're trying to submit a team, and then you refresh a couple times, and you come back, and you've got like less than a minute to pick your team and put it in. Unfortunately, that happens once in a while. If you were going to fail out, I was just going to redo it anyway. So, Ann says, good luck, guys. Might have to start playing this game. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I will be doing a Atlas Earth video later on, and I put out one yesterday as well. I think about I'm going to take a look at that stream that they did. Okay. Vilson says, I had sold Kelia back in the day when I got Lax and was missing Astral. Man, I've got to say that Kelia is my one of my most used cards, as well as Quix the Devious. In fact, I went ahead and I bought a gold foil max level Kelia just because my Archmage uses it so much. But this is a while back. I've definitely got my money's worth out of Kelia. Wilson says, so I got them with the rewards of some of the pools I'm running. Still miss Immortalis, though. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the playing with Immortalis either. G. Sammy's in the house. What is the fastest ROI in the game, and should I rent or buy? Good question. Really, if you're looking at profit and you don't... The reason why I would say play this game is if you like playing card games, collectible card games. It's tough to put a finger on ROI. If you wanted to press me, I would say that renting is the best way to get started out. Renting cards and renting SPS and playing your matches, getting into a guild when you first start really helps speed things up, and playing in some tournaments. That's the answer there. And we're going into a time frame where in April, the card sets will be swapping out in Modern, so things will be changing around a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and do a match so we can continue this going. Next up is Snowboarder Pete. I'm just trying to do a little bit of a discussion in between. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this Santa hat on. It's pretty hot. Okay, let's see here. We are Ghost Card Modern, and we are up to Silver. So, Pete, it's going to be a Silver Modern match, and here is your challenge. Bolts 85's in the house. Sorry, Bolts, no energy to drink today. I guess maybe one of the original energy drinks, tea. Good, strong Earl Grey tea. Has a decent amount of caffeine in it. But I'm drinking it more for my throat. And Jovac sent some more cards. I don't want to screw up this challenge, so I'll take that after the challenge. G. Sammy, everybody will have a little bit different opinion, but that's kind of my opinion at this point. I really need to do another video that focuses on getting into the game and getting started. But I wanted to leave that until pretty much this time of the year. A lot of the changes that they've been working on have come to fruition, and I didn't want to do a video then have to redo it 2 weeks later, right? So, but that's on my list. So, Snowboarder Pete, I've got a challenge out to you. And Firebolts wants to get on the list. So we will add him to the list. Wilson says Kelly is good when you get the 4-mana max summoner rule. Yeah. I think he's he or she is good, strong summoner all around. G. Sammy says, is there any website where renting SPS is cheap instead of within the game? I think it's all going to be the same. There's a couple other websites that are linked to the main website, but I think it's all going to be the same rental fee. So Okay, well, I'll cancel it. I'll send it again. So just make sure I sent it to Snowboarder Pete. And it was a silver match, and it was Ghost Cards Modern. Okay, resent. We've had this issue a few times over the last couple weekends. So they said that it was going to be reported to the team. I don't know what came of it. Snowball says, take the shirt off, leave the hat on. No, I can't. This is my Star Wars shirt. This is the, if you're old like me, this is the original Star Wars poster, remember? From the original episode. I had one of those when I was a kid. My daughter got me this for birthday or Christmas or something a few years ago. I love it. Jabby Saints says there are a lot of ways to play this game. If you're looking for faster ROA, try participating on liquidity pools, buy and sell cards, renting out cards. You don't see the challenge. I don't know what to say. Did I spell it right? Did I spell your name right? Snowboarderpete. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with that. But like I said, we've run into challenges using the challenge. Okay, next on the list is yeah, that's what I typed in. Next up is Mystic Force. So Mystic Force will get the silver challenge. I'll come back around to you and cycle through and try you again. Okay, Mystic Force, heads up. Here comes a challenge your way. G. Sammy says, what I miss in every NFT game is a sort of academy for new players, how everything works. Yeah, that's something this game has needed. Unfortunately, the game has really put its R&D this year into improving, how it is it is to get into the game. So a lot of things have improved, and they did put a contest out for a video to kind of give you a basics, but it's only like a 3 or 4 minute video or something like it. It's well-made video. So Mystic Force, are you getting the challenge? But either way, they put that video up. It's not very in-depth. It shows you how to go in and put a hand, but I think the best thing you're going to do is to pay attention to people's channels like mine and like Gathering the Magic and Dwayne Cunningham, and there's a few others that, okay, here we go, that put out specific videos related to Splinterlands. So we've got Going the Distance, we've got Blood and Sunder, all units have Corrosive Ward, and 4's a Crowd, so only 4 cards. We've got a mana cap of 40, so that's pretty high for only 4 cards. Okay, let's see this, and this is a silver level match, so let's go ahead, and we've got everything to choose from except for death. Ooh. Let's try that. Some interesting cards to pick from. Got a little bit more than a minute left here. Love some of that Christmas artwork they put into the game. Love that they started doing that. I've always liked that in various games where they do Christmas, different events around the different holidays, you know. Try her. Snowboarder Pete, I'm already on to the next person. I'll have to wait for that. Trying to get this in. Okay, we'll throw that one up front. And we'll go ahead and battle. This was an interesting one. Okay, so Mystic Force went up front with Prophet Rosa. I did that. This is a tactic stage. I did that again. I'm so unused to doing tactics. Yeah. Okay. It's about the third time I've done that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of this cycle. Yeah, it's just went into a failure cycle there. Okay, so Mystic Force went up front with Prophet Rosa, Nefket, backed up by Sea Stalker, Wave Brood, and Endura Brune. I went in up front with Quilliam Legionary, Rick Luneman, Delia, and Satha Toledo. Okay, let's go ahead and battle. And I like the artwork turning Tofu into the Grinch. Tofu's another card I don't have the budget for. Wish I did. Okay, Bronzedrag0n takes home another one. Let's mark this down. So thus far, I am 3-0. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and accept this from Snowboarder Pete. You put it in as an all cards. This is a modern, but we'll go ahead and accept it. Why not? And it failed out. Let's catch up with chat for a minute. Yeah, I've got to take this hat off. I'm sweating profusely. Bolt85 says, currently writing another Peak D post using my mic to type it out because I'm a bit lazy. Yeah, whenever this wraps up, I'm going to do a Peak D post. I have been posting on Peak D when when I was doing these live streams and stuff, but told that I need to put a little bit more beef into my article. So whenever we wrap this up next week, I'm going to do a long form article and what we did and what the results were, how many people won prizes and stuff like that. So, and the Prepared Christian says, challenge accepted, Toad sticker. Okay, I will add you to the list. Okay, I'm going to try once again to send a challenge out to Snowboarder Pete. This one will be a gold one, and it will be Ghost Modern. Okay, let's try this again for the third time. Okay. Good game, Mystic Force. Yeah, I guess I'm just better in Modern than I am in... I guess my strong suit is Chaos Legion, because that's what most of my deck is. Okay, so this challenge is going out to Snowboarder Pete. Are you still not getting the challenge? I don't know. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't going through. And now it failed. Sometimes. Okay, well, rolling on. Snowballs, what is your... okay, he sent another one. Let's go ahead and accept. Snowballs will be next. Okay, so this finally went through. Okay, so we got 34 mana to spend. We've got wands out. We've got Tisbet scratches. All units have cripple, and we've got Are You Not Entertained? And we can use all splinters except for dragon and water. So let's check this out. That's interesting because a challenge can come through from him, but can't go from me to him. Okay, what am I going to do here? We've got wands out. But it's only kind of a mid-level match, only 34 mana. Let's see. I like using new cards that I don't typically use. Spice things up a little bit. Ooh, this is nice. Let's throw that in there. And, interesting. I'll throw her in the back. Okay. No, let's do this. Less than a minute. Comes down to it. Haha, this one, Fizbo the Fabulous. Looks like an Elvis elf. I need to check that out, definitely. Somebody was talking about that on their stream recently. Oh, wow. I need to get my button gear here. Okay, so here we go. I'm not feeling too strong about this. So a mental note, I need to check out Fizbo. Let's see here. Pete went up front with Ilthane. I went in with good old Obsidian, up front with Dax, and back that up with Captain Katie, Olivia the Brook, one of my favorite cards, Iziar, and Dr. Blight. I went in with Quora, backed up by Mariput, Mossmender, Goblin Psychic, Dr. Blight, and Moxie and Rebel. It was not, I think I should have, I don't think this is a prime setup for the Moxie and Rebel. I'm not used to using her. Okay, let's see what's going on in chat. You said, Prepared Christian says, I got a lot of fails. Snowball says, I panicked and picked the wrong summoner. The Prepared Christian says, but mostly buying with Glint or upgrading. I usually like to put a tank in front of Quora, but since this was wands out, she had to do the tanking duties. Good game. Glad we got to finally go off. Okay. Bronzedrag0n brings in another win. What's up with this week? Well, what it definitely tells me is that I'm much better in Modern. Maybe I should start preparing for Modern. Okay, so next on the list is Slick Mauve. So let's see here. Slick Mauve, we are doing a Ghost Modern, and it's Diamond. Oh, there's a hyphen in there, isn't there? I gotta check my list. I think there's a hyphen in there. Yeah. I always forget that hyphen. Good game, everybody. We're still going. This might be a long day. Got to do my Atlas Earth every 20-minute ad here. Get my 2 Atlas bucks while I'm waiting on this match to go through. I've also been playing I play a bunch of games, but Roller Coin a lot lately. Okay, so here's the match. We've got kind of a low match, 21 mana. We've got Little League, Holy Protection, and Maneuvers, and we can use everything except for Earth and Life. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's try that. I'm gonna do this. That. Throw a little bit of that in there. Put him in the back. And got 3 mana to spend. Tick tock, tick tock. Less than a minute. Yeah, it should be interesting. Let's do this. Oh. That's spending 1 too many mana. Okay. Okay, let's see how this shapes up. Okay, Slick Mob went in with good old Kelia, and I went in with Waka. I think this is the only time I've ever played a Waka. I just did it because why not? We both went up front with Zenith Monk. He backed up with Cruel Cephalopod, Scavo Hireling, Mucisaline, love Mucisaline, love Uraeus, and backed up in the back by Halfling Refugee. I backed up Zenith Monk with Night Stalker, Uraeus, Grifsey, Weirding Warrior, and threw a Dr. Blight in the back. So let's go ahead and see how that goes. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. Just playing a little bit of Splinterlands. If you have any questions, let me know. Giving away everybody who beats me today. We'll take away 100 SPS for every win. Plus, after we're done here, we'll give away a card. And once again, you have to be active in the chat to get your name into the card giveaway. Love Night Stalker. Wish I had enough money. Okay, Bronzedrag0n takes another win. What's up with today, people? Next up is Vilson. Okay, let's see here. And we just did Diamond, so we're back to Novice, and we are Ghost Cards Modern. I believe it's Vilson Talks. Am I correct? Nope. Just Vilson? Sorry, I should remember this by now. Hey, Vilson, what's your Hive name? No, I don't think that. I don't think I'm that great of a player. Like I said, my strong suit is Chaos Legion. And when it cycles out of Modern, I'll definitely be at a deficit and have to be forced to learn the new cards. Okay, so it's a hyphen. I keep forgetting hyphens in the names. Okay. Okay, here's your challenge. No. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 0 at this point. I know, but this is the way we change things up. It goes to my point. I've talked about this several times. The game is different at every level. Some cards are great at max, not so great at minimum, you know, so. Okay, so what do we got here? We got 36 mana. We can use water or earth. We've got no neutrals. We've got no shield, and we've got explosive weaponry. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, let's go in with... I'm going to try this guy. 36 mana. What can I do? I'll put him there. Actually, I'm going to throw it front. Yeah, that's using up too much mana already. The 30s are tough for me. Got a minute and a half. Let's put him up front. Got to do some low mana stuff here. Less than a minute. Tick tock, tick tock. Go in with that. And okay, well, we'll see how this works out. Catch up with chat for a minute. Slick Mob says we're getting spanked by Bronzedrag0n today. I'm just 5-0. This is going to be long stream. Crypto Beaver says Prince Julian at $599.99. Don't remember seeing this low. Wilson says, dude, I don't remember the skills in Novice. Was trying to see what options I got. Yeah, I haven't played Novice either. And of course, I just did this again. I keep bringing my screen back over when I'm on the tactics screen. Haven't chosen my tactics yet. Okay, so here we got kind of a similar layout. Okay, so he went in with Kelia. I went in with Cryptic, which is another card I don't have. We both went in up front with Demon Shark. I backed that up with Jin O'Shaughnessy, but he took and put a Fiend in between the tank and Genoshanus. He came in with Venari Wavesmith, which is another common thing I use as well, and Swamp Spitter, which will work in tide with the Tramp or the shield here, and the Kulu Swim Hunter. I came in with Genoshanus, Thanalorian Scion. I'm not familiar with that, but I just needed a little bit of extra magic damage. Musa Selene, Igor Darkspear, and backed everything up with a Pellicor. Bandit with flying. Hopefully he doesn't get hit. So let's go ahead and battle. See how things go here. If you're coming into the game, just a heads up, buy yourself a good Genoshanus. That I've got so much mileage out of that card. Great card. It will be cycling out of Modern in April, but you can't go wrong with the Genoshanus. And it looks like I'm going to take... let's see how things go here. I thought I was going to lose that. Am I going to lose it? Is Genoshanus going to stand up? He did. Genoshanus stood up. Vilson takes home the first win of today. Okay, put a 1 in his column. Good game. That came down to the very end. Of course, every match comes down to the very end, right? Okay, Vilson takes home the first win against me. Okay, so the next up is L4, and it will be a bronze match, and Ghost Cards Modern. Challenge going out to L4. Thanks everybody for dropping by. Hey Wibble. Wibble's in the house. Welcome. I don't remember. He was probably poisoned. I like poison. You declined the challenge? L4, did you decline the challenge for some reason? Yeah, I don't really play in Modern. I've dabbled. I've done a few little matches here and there, but I'm not active in Modern. The only matches I really play physically on a weekly basis is my guild brawls, which I forgot to do a couple days ago because of some things going on. Unfortunately, yeah, this week's been a mess. Had some security issues going on with Atlas Earth. They released some worldwide maps, and I had a security thing going on, so I totally spaced it. Okay, so I'll send that out again. But in my chat yesterday, or my live stream, I gave a shout out to the guild. I'm sorry. I have a pretty good running record. Let me see here. We are on bronze. I mean, in 3 years, I've missed like 3 brawls. I think that's a pretty good record. But yeah, to your point, I don't actively play in Modern. I'm thinking about doing a series at the beginning of the year, basically before the changeover in sets. I'm thinking about it, stopping my bot in Wild and just going whole hog and playing full in Modern, see what I can do. I don't expect to do a whole lot. Okay, what do we got? We got a pretty high mana cap here, 49. We've got up to 11. All units have Amplify. Something that I don't use I don't know a whole lot about how stacking a deck against that. And then Unprotected, we can use all the splinters except for Death and Water. So this should be interesting if I can get my screens to cooperate here. Let's see here. Create team. Let's try something a little bit different this time around. Oh, let's try this one. Okay. Let's use this guy. This is another guy that I don't use too often. I don't even have this one. Oh, this one looks cool. I'm going to... This is what playing these games do to me. I see all these cards that I never use, and I'm like, oh, I need to pick that one up. Okay, let's see here. Less than a minute left. Okay. Haha, I remember that time. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what people are saying. Gathering says, wow, plot's pushing $60 now. Nice. I bought 2 plots last week sometime. They're just sitting there doing nothing. I want to do a video on it. Just waiting for this challenge to come through, or waiting for him to pick his cards. Vilson says, by the way, I used to use Splex to see what I'm missing, but the missing BCX wasn't working for me the other day. Can't say that I've used Splex in a while. I used to use it as well. Okay, see what we've got here. L4 went in with a Cane. I went in with Lorcus. Grund, backed up by Uraeus. Spirit Hoarder. Interesting position for Spirit Hoarder there. Runemancer Foray. Fizbo the Fabulous. I love the look of that card. It's got the Elvis thing going on. I'm going to have to look. Are those expensive? Are Fizbos expensive? And then Mycelic Slip Spawn in the back with Taunt. I went up front with Chaos Golem, backed up by Russian Townsend. And this guy should have been back here. I mispositioned him. But Emberguard, Night Stalker, Delia, and Dr. Blight. So let's see how this goes. The Prepared Christian says, one of my guild members gave me a plot to get me started. Cool. Arnie's here. I'll add you to the list. This is the 3rd week of Ghost Card Challenges, and L4 beat me handily. So that's the 2nd loss for me. So a 1 goes in his slot on the spreadsheet. Next up is Bolts 85. Let's do, I always, this challenge, it seems like this challenge should be like over here by the battle button instead of way up here. I'm always losing it. Should be able to like push battle or push challenge. Okay, and this one is going to be a silver match, and of course modern, and Bolts 85. Jabby Saints says my shield is broken now. Attack. Pile on. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at 49 mana cap. We can only choose 4 cards. We've got no shield, and we've got up to 11. We can use everything except for life. Okay. trying to do things that I don't normally play. Love this card. That's why I've been playing it. And about a minute and a quarter left. Let's see what I'm going to do here. Oh, let's try this. Okay. I left some mana on the table, but we'll see how this goes. Bolts 85 is Fire Squad. So everything's going pretty good. You know what I forgot? I need to give away a card. Everybody remind me to give away a card after this match. I got to figure out what I'm going to give away. Yeah, I didn't use a tactics one this time. I'm still waiting on bolts. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so bolts went up front with Thispa, and up front with Sea-Wreck, Carnage Titan. Oh, busting out the Ulfga. Here comes the bomb. And in the back with Chaos Dragon, good solid lineup. I went with Lux, Mantaroth up front, Tenderlock, Delia, and Rush Townsend. Okay, let's see how this goes. I like that ambush, but it ended up getting him taken out. See, I think Ulfga should be like in the #1 slot. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that good match, Bolts. I think Ulfga is meant to die and die fast and bomb your opponent with a poison dot, right, if you will, if you're used to MMOs. So, good match. Another one in my column. Next up is Toad Sticker. Okay, let's go ahead and do a challenge. Yeah, Ulfga, in my, you know, if you're out there and you think I'm wrong, Ulfga needs to be killed fast. Okay, it's a bomb basically. Picture it as a bomb. She gets killed fast, and then she poisons the enemy basically. Poisons the enemy team, and it starts doing poison damage. So you want her to die, and then if you have her at max level, then she's gonna respawn, and then they're going to kill her again, and then double poison. You know, so that's the way I look at it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see who is next. Yes, extremely interesting. On the expensive side for me. Not on the expensive side compared to some other cards that have been for sale lately, but for me, still kind of pricey. Toad Sticker is next. And what was that? What match was that? It was that a bronze we played? It doesn't say. Oh well. I don't know. It's a good it's a good question. I don't know if you get double poison, but I do know that if the poison had worn off and it respawns, it's going to poison again. So I don't think that the poison does a double stack. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks, Beaver. Okay, let's do a card giveaway. In the chat, if you've been chatting and you've been keeping up with everything, go ahead and put hashtag giveaway, and I'll add your name to the list. To the old Wheel of Destiny, or Wheel of Card giveaways. Hashtag giveaway if you want your name in for a drawing. Let's see here. It's going to be a surprise. Let's go ahead and, yeah. Let's give away that Rift Watchers pack that Joe Vac donated. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I've got Jabby Saints, Crypto Beaver, Mystic Force, Arnie Boy, Snowballs, Toad Sticker, Bolts 85, Slick Mauve, and L4. Am I missing anyone? Once again, if you want to get your name in the goings for a Rift Watchers pack, go ahead and put hashtag giveaway in the chat. Okay, well, it looks like we're here, so let's go ahead and give it away. And once again, sponsored by Gathering the Magic. Oh, Bolts 85 takes it away. You have a winning streak going on because you won that card yesterday, and you win the pack today. Okay. Okay, I'll send that out after the show. Next up on the list is Toad Sticker. Bolts 85 says give it to Toad Sticker. Okay. Let me change the name on that. Okay, here in a few minutes we'll do another drawing. Remember to be active in chat. Okay, Toad Sticker challenge goes out to and I believe we are on silver. I think it's gold. I'm losing track here. Everything going on. Okay, so we're Ghost Card Mono. Toad Sticker, here comes a challenge. And so far, let me look at the details here. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am 6 and 2. So Vilson and L4 have beat me. So we still have 6 more people to beat me. As far as the SPS I have allotted for this show giveaway. Quite welcome, Bolts 85. Let's see here. What do we got here? We've got heavy hitters and we've got Melee Mayhem, one of my favorites. I got a 40 mana cap, so not too bad. And I selected the whole screen. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I think. Okay, let's see here. Let's put that in the back. Let's go. This should be interesting. Okay, let's see how this works out. Alex Toro's in the house. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Just getting a match in here. I'm doing pretty good this week. Of course, it's a double-edged sword because the better I do, the longer the stream gets. But I'm not intentionally trying to lose. That's not me. But I'm not the best player there is, so. Actually, I think where I excel is in like the silver to gold range. I think that's where I'm best. When I get into diamond and champ and using max level cards, I'm not as good. So, okay. So here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's another cool newer card that he went in with, which I don't have a good handle on yet. Elias Max Pruitt. I went in with Lux. He went up front with Commander Slade, who I love, and I went up front with Mantaroth, backed up by Warborn Shaman, which is cool. It's got poison. Watercaller and Jin O in the back. I went up with Mantaroth, Jin O'Shaughnessy in the second spot. Venka, Nefket, and Venator Kinjo pulling up the rear. So let's see who wins. Alex T says, I went to this chick's house last night and she had a Christmas tree up with no decorations. How do you have a Christmas tree with no decorations? Even when I was young and single, we would hang like beer cans on the tree. 16 and 2, I doubt it. I mean, if we get to 2 hours and I haven't won, I haven't been beat 8 times, the show's over. Okay, so Bronzedrag0n has won. Good match there, Toad Sticker. You know, frankly, this last few months, I've been trying to figure out whether I want to buy a Lux, right? So another one in that column. Arnie Boy is next. Let's see what chat says. Wilson Razan is here. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. We've got Arnie Boy on the next challenge. And it's a diamond. So it's going to be Ghost Card Modern. Wilson, we just did the giveaway. Here in a few minutes, I'll give another one away, and I'll give a heads up. Bolt85 says, KGM's favorite summoner, the Lux Vega. My brother bought one when they were new. I did not choose to put the money into it. He's loved it. I mean, it's an excellent card, right? Okay, so what do we got? We got 20 mana cap. We've got weak magic, and we've got back to basics. Everything to pick from except for Death and Dragon. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to go in with that, but I don't have much mana to use. Let's look at this. And it's back to basics, so everybody loses basically everything. A minute and a half left. Tick tock, tick tock. What is my tank going to be? Yeah. Okay. I don't feel so good about this hand. And this. Okay. So let's see here. I did it again. Let's see here. Okay, Arnie Boy went in with Possibilis. I went in with Tofu, which I'm not great at using because I don't have one. He went up front with Cruel Cephalopod, backed up by Deep Lurker, Torrent Fiend, Musa, Igor, and Eleanor Bravefoot. I went up front with Sunkai Harvester. Weird decision, but I only had 4 mana to spend, and I got some shield and health there, backed up by Blackmoor Nymph, Jin Bilka, Temporal Master, and in the back, Eleanor Bravefoot with 1 Fungus Fiend for her. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. Catch up with chat. Mr. Say Hi. Probably saying that wrong, but welcome to the chat. Thanks. Alex T says, not even the fluffy like string stuff that's reflective. I forgot what it's called. Cats eat that stuff. Oh, you're talking about Garland. And I'm losing. I lost. So Arnie Boy gets a win in his column or her column, whoever it may be. And we're cycling back to the beginning. Let's see here. Yeah, Garland. You know what? We didn't have any garland on our tree this year, but it's got the appropriate decorations and lights and everything like that. And I can control the lights with my phone to make them different colors. Good game. Tinsel, I'm not a Christmas tree expert. Tinsel is the little strings you hang across, and garland is the ropes of it. Okay, Jabby Saints next on the list. Can he be, let me look at the numbers, the 4th person to beat me today? And, was that a diamond we just did? I'm sorry, I'm losing track. My throat's kind of hurting. Let's go ahead and do diamond. And modern. Okay. Okay, we got a 26 mana cap. We've got Rise of the Commons. We've got Reverse Speed, and we've got Melee Mayhem. This should be fun. Okay. Once again, not too much mana to use. Only rares or commons are available. Interesting. Let's try him out. Put that up front. Do that. Got 4 more mana to spend. Tick tock, less than a minute. Now let's try this. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out. Got to put him in the back. And now I've got 3 left, and the timer is counting down. No, I'm not putting him in the back. I'm going to put her in the back. I've got to. Okay. I left 1 mana on the board. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. That one took a little bit longer than usual. Okay, so Jabby Saints went in with Obsidian. I went in with Tofu. Lurking Puffer, which is an interesting new card I was looking at earlier. Backed up by Goblin Psychic, Madcap Magus, Scavo Technomancer, Blackmoor Nymph, and Zenith Archer in the back. I went in with Silverblade Fighter, one of my new rares I like, backed up by Olendon Regulator, Celestial Harpy, Volqueen, Zenith Archer, and then Chaos Agent in the back. Okay, let's see how everything is going here in chat. Alex T says, I was thinking about the Garland, though. Tinsel is very close to. Tinsel on a rope, yep. Did anyone buy SPS in the dip? I've been steadily buying a little bit. I don't consider that I buy a lot at a time. I buy like 25, 30 bucks at a time. That's about it. Alex T says, I got my SPS around ½ cent. I don't plan on buying more. Okay, good game. Looks like I took that one home. Put another one here. Next up is Crypto Beaver. And Crypto Beaver, you're getting a novice. I know people don't like the novice, but I got to put it in there just to spice things up. What's my bag total? We can take a look at it, but I think I'm like at 150,000, something like that. I don't have a few million. I wish I did, but okay. So another low mana match, but it's going to be Little League, another Melee Mayhem, and Lost Legendaries. And we have Fire, Earth, and Life to choose from. Okay, let's see how this is going to go down. They don't have Kelia, which is what I would usually use in a Melee Mayhem situation. Let's try. And I have Okay. Nice low mana match. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for dropping by. We're in the midst, in about an hour and a half into the stream, and let me check the numbers here. I am sitting at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and 3. So we can go until 8 people beat me, or until another half hour. I'm going to cut it off at a half hour because 2 hours is a long enough stream for me. My voice is killing me. Okay, so Crypto Beaver went in with Obsidian. I went in with Tarsa, kind of chose the opposite routes there. Up front with a Halfling Refugee, good stuff. Eurojack Mystic, backed up by a Fungus Flinger. Love the Halloran Huntress. Uraeus and Mycelic Morphoid in the back. I went up front with a Mana Warden. Remind me after this to give away a card, if you don't mind. I went in with a Halfling. I've been kind of putting Halfling Refugee in the second spot in a lot of situations. Uraeus. Love the Night Stalker. I think I need to get a Night Stalker. I'm a big fan of Sneak. And then in the back, I threw a Zenith Archer and a Flame Mephit. So let's see how this goes. Vilson says, I was hoping to get 1 mil, but I'm left behind. Alex says, I remember you telling us about it a few months back. Good stuff. Much respect. Vilson's hoping that his Sol assets perform well. Oddie's World is here. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. And he took that. He took that. Nice win. Nice win. Okay, Crypto Beaver gets 1 in their column. So Crypto Beaver is 1 and 1 today. Now, Snowboarder Pete, are you still in the house? Let's see what's... just catching up with chat here. My Financial Journey's here. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just got home from some disc golf. Cool. I used to have a roommate that loved the... Oh, yeah. Thanks, Crypto Beaver. Okay, so we got another giveaway. If you've been active in chat and you want to go ahead and get your name in the pot for a Splinterlands card, go ahead and put hashtag giveaway in the chat. We'll do another challenge after this giveaway, Snowballs. Hashtag giveaway. Get your name in the hat for a card giveaway. Courtesy of Trash Panda this time. It was actually Trash Panda's idea to do this whole thing during December. Appreciate him sponsoring the event, and also the team went in on it too. Blaze sent over some cards as well. So let's see here. Trying to catch up here. G. Sammy. Spy Hunter. Alex T says, shout out to Trash Panda and the Splinterlands marketing team for helping bring this together. Very good. Yeah, I appreciate it. Everybody likes to win stuff, and it's a good way to get the word out, right? So, okay, so I've got Snowballs, Toad Sticker, Arnie Boy, Vilson, Crypto Beaver, Alex T, Mystic Force, G Sammy, Spy Hunter, Slick Mob, and L4. Is there anybody else that I'm missing that wants to get in on the giveaway? And remember, you have to be active in chat, not just a lurker. Okay, here we go. Vilson says, guys, any of you on X? I am. And it looks like Arnie Boy takes it away. And you may be asking yourself, well, what did Arnie Boy win? And I'm asking myself the same thing. I'm looking over here at my bag of goodies, and Arnie Boy gets a 1 BCX of Anacron Bolter. So let's go. Does anybody remember what Splinter Anacron Bolter is? I'm trying to look it up. It's going to be Rebellion, and I think is a legendary. No? Is it an epic? It's life? Okay, here's what you want. It's Anacron Bolter. Cool looking card. It's got both ranged attacks and magic, and it's got -1 to range power to all enemy units, which is pretty nice. And I'll send that out after we're done here. Okay, let's look at chat. Yes, please hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, I would appreciate it. Please subscribe. I use X a little bit, mainly just post the stuff that I'm, like when I buy a card, or when I am a lot of times, like whenever I have an episode on the channel, I put it up there. I'm not like there for personal reasons like that. I'm just using it to like put stuff out from my channel. Vilson says that Alex T, where did you buy your SPS for the most part? Okay, let's check out who is the next on the list. So I have lost 4 times thus far. Snowboarder Pete, are you in the house? Let's go ahead and throw a challenge out to Snowboarder Pete. And this one will be bronze. Well, thank you, Wilson. Appreciate it. Okay, hopefully this goes through. We were having some problems earlier, and on the last few streams, we've been having a little bit of problems with the challenges go through. Alex T says, I bought most of it from Binance. I used like 15 accounts to buy it. I tried to spread my holdings so I don't show up on any lists. Okay, I'll cancel this one. For some reason, I cannot get a challenge to go through to Snowboarder Pete or Snowballs. It's been going through to everybody else. Go ahead and send it out. Do a novice, or no, do a bronze. We're on bronze. Thanks everybody for dropping by. Do a bronze, and make sure it is Ghost Card Modern. Bolt85 says, I had both accounts open just in case you sent it to my alt account. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? We got 36 mana. We've got one of the newer ones, Might Makes Right. You can only summon units with 3 or more power, ranged, or magic. We've got What Doesn't Kill You, and we've got Tis But Scratches. All units have Cripple. And all of the splinters available except for Death. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. Let's do this. Go up front with... How about him? Okay. And then... Ooh. I need to save a little bit of mana here. It's blowing through mana very quickly on a Might Makes Right because you have to have 3 or more. Let's try this. This should be interesting. Okay. Okay, here's the battle. Snowboarder Pete went with Lily Shieldpaw. Forgotten One up front, backed up by a Rooney, Mana Warden, Venka, and Night Stalker. Love that Night Stalker. I went up front with Uriel, the Purifier. Behind him, Halfling Refugee, and the pair of Palace and Rick Luneman. So let's see how this works out. And oh, I went in with Avina the Wolf with healing on Uriel. Oh, Rick went down. This is not looking good for me. Oh. And Snowboarder Pete takes home a win. Let me put that 1 in your win column. So that's 5 losses for me today. Mystic Force is next. So yeah, everybody who beats me today in the last 2 times we did it will take home 100 SPS per win. I'll send it after the show. Just double checking, making sure people are still on. Mystic Force, are you still in the house? We'll send a challenge out to you. And this one will be silver. Ghost Modern. Send. See what everybody's up to in the chat. I think Colony will do great this time. Not sure if Arcade Colony is going to do well this run. I don't see anything outside. I've been going on a daily basis and collecting, but that's about it I've been doing with Colony. Alex T says, good move. The only issue is that SPS will spike before Colony, so your impermanent loss will make you have a lot of more Colony than SPS. The impermanent loss thing is something that I'm not, I understand the concept of it, but not the details. Mystic Force, are you still in the house? I'm waiting on a challenge from you, or I sent out a challenge to you. Thanks, everybody, for dropping by. I hope everybody's holiday preparations are going well. Okay, so we've got 42 mana cap, nice mid-level match. We've got equal opportunity, we've got heavy hitters, and weak magic. And we cannot use water or life. Okay. I'm going to change things up a little bit and use something a little bit different this time. We'll use this one because I really like the artwork. Use her. That's an interesting card. Minute and a half. Let's see. Let's throw him in there. And who's going to be in the back? Oh, let's do this. I don't know how this is going to work out, but it's going to be interesting. Ooh, Mystic Force coming in with the Quora. Okay, so Mystic Force went in with Loblo Land, which I like. And of course, I just did it again. Okay, let's do this. And let's do this. You'd think I'd be used to this by now, the whole tactic stage. Okay, so Mystic Force went in with Loblo Land, with Grund backed up by Quora. Mycelic Slip Spawn in the third position, interesting. Mycelic Morphoid, Halfling Refugee, and Regal Periton in the back. I went up front. I went in with Underboss Fabino. Lyceros in the front, backed up by Halloran Huntress, Thanalorian Blade, Venka the Vile, Fizbo the Fabulous, and in the back, Gargoyle Devil. So let's see who wins. Fizbo is so fabulous. This is not starting off well for me. Wow, I missed that. Oh, I was hoping to take out that slip spawn, but I missed the one. Okay, I think no. Wow, she keeps healing herself up. Come on. Nope, I don't think this is going to work out for me. That was a lot of healing going on. Mystic Force takes home a win. Congratulations. There for a minute, I didn't think that she was going to stand up. Okay, so we got 3 and 3. So I'm at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins and 6 losses. I was just checking out chat. A bunch of talk about cryptocurrencies. Welcome everybody. If you're stopping by, checking out the matches. Okay, so we've given away a pack today, and we've given away a card. Let's go ahead and see who's next on the list of challenges. Snowballs. Sorry, I should probably remember this. Snowballs, what's your Hive name? This one is going to be gold. Didn't I just play? Oh, never mind. You know what? I've got you on the list twice. I've got you on as Snowboarder Pete and Snowballs. Let me rectify this situation. Okay, next up is Slick Mauve. See you later, Crypto Beaver. Have a good one. This one's going to be a gold one. It's going to be Ghost Modern. Slick Mauve, challenge going out to you. We got about 12 minutes left. Do a couple more challenges, and then I'm going to call it. 2 hours is enough. We're almost gotten there, unless 2 people can beat me in the next 12 minutes, which is entirely possible. Okay, Slick Mauve, what we've got here is Earthquake. We've got Armored Up, and we've got Up Close and Personal. 38 mana to use. We've got Life, Death, and Dragon. KGM Jam is here. Finally made it. Let's see what I'm going to do in this match. It's an Earthquake match. I know which one I would use if I was in Wild, but... Let's change things up a little bit and... TikTok. Okay, let's just do that. Let's see here, 38 mana. Everything. Let's go up front with... let's see here. Less than a minute to go. Okay, I'm not feeling so great about this, but let's see here. Okay, Slick Mob went in with Lily and Soul Fiend in front. Agor, love Agor. Desert Dragon, Uraeus, Dragon Egg, Forager, and Celestial Harpy in the back. I went in with Thaddeus Brood, Mantaroth, backed up by Wailing Wraith, Chaos Jailer, Night Stalker, Silent Shavi, and Pelacor Deceiver in the back. Let's see who takes this win. Okay, I will add KGM Jam to the list. See what everybody's in chat saying while we see how this plays out. Yeah, no problem, KGM. I know how things go. I got you on the list now. See if we can get to you. Let's make way for KGM challenge. Looks like I won that one. Good match. I love the Mantaroth, but man, he's pricey. Love it. Let's see here. Okay, next up is, let's let anybody have anything against letting KGM have a challenge since he just got in here late and we're getting ready to wrap up? Anyone against that? Let's see here. Bolts85 says the Battle of Lux Vegas Ghost Diamond Modern Challenge. Okay. What it comes down to, KGM, is I've been going for 2 hours now, and I'm going to wrap up here in about 7 minutes. So let's go ahead and throw you a challenge. I believe we are on Diamond. So KGM, here is a challenge going out to you, and it's going to be a modern Diamond challenge. See how this goes down. Okay, so Alex is betting on KGM. So we've got 43 mana. We've got another Earthquake match. We've got Keep Your Distance and Unprotected, and we can use Earth or Death. I think I'm going to do that. Go up front with this guy or gal, however it may be. Throw a little bit of that in there. Minute and a half. How about let's try that one out. Don't have too much mana left. Let's try her out. Put that up front, and I've got 1 mana left. Okay. Alex T says, if KGM loses, I'm throwing my phone into the lake. Oh, don't do that. You have to buy a new phone. Bolt85 says, it's the money fight. I agree, Slick Mob. Mantaroth, however you say, is a great card. Wish I had the money to buy one. Well, I do have the money. It's just priorities, right? There's so many different things you can prioritize in Splinterlands. I could have probably bought one if I didn't buy those 2 plots of land last week. Okay, so KGM went up with a Lux Vega, and we both went in with my Select slip spawns up front. I went in with an Immortalis. And then he picked a Runemancer Flore to back that up with Eleanor Bravefoot, Queen Mycelia, Blackmore Jinx, and Ancient Redwood, which I love the idea of this card, and it's a very strong card, but very slow. It's one I use in reverse speed. I put Quill and Legionary, which I like out of the newer set because it has the close range. This is one I'm not familiar with, but it packs a little bit of tank heal, and it's ranged with Lookout. Of course, the Goblin Psychic, backed up by a Chaos Battle Mage and a little old Chaos Agent in the back, just trying not to get hit. So let's see who wins. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll be doing this again next Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern to round things up. The earthquake just hit. Alex T says he's got the True Strike, so speed isn't a big factor. Oh, good point. Good point. Okay, I won that one. Good match, KGM. Okay, so the next one on the list is Vilson. We can squeeze in another match here. Vilson will be the last challenge. And what do you want to do? Your pick, Vilson. What level? Don't throw your phone in there. Vilson, you still hanging around? Say something or forever hold your peace. I'm going on to the next person. We're going to do one more match. Okay. So we got Diamond. And we got Ghost Modern. No problem. I know how it is. Here comes the challenge, Vilson. Yeah, I put it on Diamond, which is the max for the Ghost card challenges. I guess in Diamond you can play maximum level cards, so... okay, so what do we got here? We got 50 mana, nice amount of mana. We've got Fog of War, which I don't like. Holy Protection, and Even Stevens. And we can use everything except for water. So let's see here. Let's go in here. Let's see how this works out. We're on evens. About a minute 15 left. How about that? And what am I going to put in the back? Let's try that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wilson went in with Conqueror Jacek, and I went in once again. Ah, man. Keep forgetting to do the tactics. I guess I'll get this one of these days. Okay, so Wilson went in with Conqueror Jacek. I went in with Cryptic. He went up front with a Ferox Defender, backed up by Immolation, Magi of Chaos, Supply Runner, Countess Sinash, and Dr. Blight. I went in with a Helheim Demon, backed up by Usit, Night Stalker, Ravenhood Warden, Chaos Battle Mage, and Mage Necrosi. Let's see how this plays out. Alex T says he's got his money on Wilson. Anyone ever talk to the land extension guy? Tell him we want to hire him to make the betting site for Bronzedrag0n stream. He had a nice little site set up doing that. Might have to ask him next time I talk to him. Wilson says, I don't own Rebel, and it's hard to choose when I haven't tested these before. True enough, yeah. I'm not used to using a lot of these. A lot of these I've chosen just because I want to play with them. Yeah, it's not looking good for me here. Okay, Wilson takes home a win. Okay, well, thanks everybody for joining me. It's been a pretty nice time. 2-hour-long live stream, which is kind of long for me. I think I'm going to retire for the day and drink another cup of tea. Alex T says, ask him, tell him he has to keep my name anonymous, though. Good games, good matches, everybody. I hope everyone has a good week, and I will see you next week at this time. Well, actually, you know, I have the regular stream on Saturday at 11:30, and then I have this stream at 1 o'clock on Sunday, and this will be the final big wrap-up for the Christmas events next Sunday, and then we'll figure out who takes home the big prizes. So I hope everyone has a good week, and I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy, and I will see you in Splinterlands.